Hi friends, Judy's here from Judy's Handmade Creation, and today I'm going to show you how I take this card here that I got from the Dollar Tree store, and this wrapping paper here. What I do is I usually just trace the heart on this wrapping paper, gift wrapping paper. I already got one done. I already got one cut out to fit over top of here. And you take the cling wrap, this cling wrap here, and you measure out a piece that would cover this wooden heart. Cut out a piece big enough. And just lay this on top. Lay that on top like that. Make sure all the wood is covered. Wrap it around. About like that. Just make sure all the wood is covered. Just the cling wrap should be covering the whole wooded area. Should be about like that. And then this should go over top. Try to use an old iron. I'm going to use this iron here. I need a smaller iron, but I'm going to use this one. And then this iron over top. Just don't let that plastic touch your iron. This iron over top. It'd be good to have like a little crafting iron. A little travel iron would work. Just iron it until you think the paper sticks over top of here. Over top of the heart. It's good to have a little craft iron. And be careful not to burn your fingers. That's how it goes around the edges. Real good. And what it does, that plastic takes and makes it melts on there, and it makes this paper stick to it. But it's good to have a little craft iron. Just iron it till all that paper is stuck on it. Till the paper is like stuck on there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to let it cool a few minutes. And then you can take your sandpaper and sand the edges. So you can sand out your edges. And you just got to make sure when you lay your paper down on your wood that it's even with the sides. And just iron it and iron it and iron it until this paper adheres to the wood. Okay, let it cool off, and then after it cools for a few minutes, just let it cool. Make sure this is all. Make sure it's stuck on here. And then get your sand block or some sandpaper. Let me see if I can use this. And go around the edges. Then you sand around the edges to where And this makes a stand the edges out. Let me get this off of here. Put it in my trash. And the paper sticks to it like that. And then you can decorate this heart any way you want. It looks like you painted all that on there. That way when you sand it down, it gets some of the paper off of here. Yep, it gets some of the paper off. And you just make sure that paper's really stuck on there. That way it won't come off. And stay on there forever. And this right here. It's a little piece. Yeah, there's a little piece that didn't stick. Just make sure it gets, but this should really stick on there. That cling wrap's what makes the paper stick on here. And just let it cool. And you can just iron the clear wrap that's around the edges off. And it looks pretty nice. So look about like that. And then you can decorate it, put words or anything up here that you want. And you can give it to somebody for Valentine's Day. And I'm going to take and put this. This is the hanger that came on here. So I gotta punch these holes. See the holes back there? I'm gonna punch them holes. Let me get my hole puncher. Let me see if this hole puncher will work. I'm going to try to use this hole puncher. It's got one little hole. Let me punch this one. There, dump that one. And then we're just take the hanger and put back in there. And then it can be hung on the wall. And this paper won't come off. I should have moved it over a little bit more. That's some of the wood showing, but it still looks nice. So that's how you can use wrapping paper to put on wood. And that's it. And then I'm going to take and put some words up. I'm going to put some words up here. And I'll probably give it as a Valentine's present. Thanks for watching. Be blessed. Bye-bye.